In 1928, Congress authorized the Boulder Canyon Project with a $165 million appropriation, an astronomical sum when federal budgets were lean. But the government didn't just hand over cash. Instead, it crafted a self-liquidating scheme. The dam's power sales would repay construction costs over 50 years, a novel concept that turned water into a revenue. To raise immediate capital, the Treasury issued public works bonds, marketed to institutional investors and patriotic citizens. These securities promised 4% interest, backed by future electricity revenues from cities like Los Angeles. It was a circular flow of money. Taxpayers funded bonds, which built the dam, whose power they would eventually buy. The actual construction fell to 6 Companies, Inc., a consortium of private firms that pooled resources to bid on the massive project. Their winning bid of $48.9 million was $5 million below the next offer, a risky lowball that banked on efficiency and cheap Depression-era labor. The contract included penalties for delays, pushing them to innovate. Thousands of desperate men flocked to the desert, willing to endure brutal heat and dangerous conditions for $4 a day. The government and contractors kept wages low, knowing the Depression provided an endless supply of workers. Strikes were crushed, and the labor camp was tightly controlled, maximizing output while minimizing costs. The dam's financial linchpin was its hydroelectric plant. Long-term power contracts with Southern California Edison and the city of Los Angeles guaranteed a steady income stream. These agreements were so ironclad that they allowed the project to be entirely self-funding, a model that would inspire future public works across the nation. To meet the contract's tight timeline, engineers devised the cableway system and continuous concrete pouring, reducing labor hours and material waste. The innovative cooling system, using embedded pipes, sped up curing and prevented cracks. Every dollar saved on construction meant more profit for 6 companies and faster repayment for bondholders. Officially, 96 workers died during construction, but the real toll was higher when counting heat-related illnesses and carbon monoxide poisoning. The contractors faced lawsuits, but the government's legal shield often protected them. This grim calculus of life versus cost was an unspoken line item in the dam's financial ledger. When the dam was completed in 1936, 2 years ahead of schedule, it immediately began generating power and water revenues. The repayment stream flowed exactly as planned, with interest. By 1987, the original bonds were fully retired, and the dam continued to produce profit, funding other reclamation projects across the West. The Hoover Dam's financing model became a blueprint for the New Deal's public works. It proved that large-scale infrastructure could be self-liquidating, reducing the burden on taxpayers. Today, the dam still generates over $60 million annually in power sales, a testament to a financial vision that was decades ahead of its time. The Hoover Dam stands not just as a wall of concrete, but as a monument to financial ingenuity. It showed that with the right mix of federal backing, private enterprise, and revenue bonds, even the most audacious projects could pay for themselves. Its legacy is written in every kilowatt-hour sold and every drop of water delivered. If you found this deep dive into hidden history fascinating, subscribe and hit the bell for more untold stories of finance and engineering. Share this video with someone who thinks they know everything about the Great Depression. And let us know in the comments, what other hidden financial stories should we uncover next? Thanks for watching. The story of the Hoover Dam is a reminder that even in the darkest economic times, visionary finance can build wonders. Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next documentary.